Welcome to the Samhain Sessions, where over the next 31 days I will be sharing with you ancient Celtic wisdom, culminating in the sacred night where the veil between worlds grows thinnest. Long before Halloween's costumes and candy, our ancestors marked this time as Samhain, the Celtic New Year, and the most powerful night of the spiritual calendar. The doorway between the living and the dead stood open. Families set places at their tables for deceased loved ones. Sacred fires guided spirits home. It was a time of divination, transformation, and deep magic. Every day we'll explore a different aspect of Samhain, from ancestor altars to the wild hunt, from protection magic to the language of trees. You'll discover how our ancestors lived in harmony with a thinning veil and how these teachings still hold power today. In honor of how Samhain has transformed into modern Halloween, each day's teachings will be followed by a message from a witch's oracle card deck, bridging ancient and contemporary. The wheel is turning, the spirits are gathering. Let the journey begin. Welcome to day one of the Samhain Sessions, and today's theme is New Beginnings into Darkness. For the ancient Celts, the new year didn't begin in January. It began at sunset on October 31st. This might seem strange to us, but they understood something profound. Everything begins in darkness. Seeds sprout underground before reaching towards the light. Babies grow in dark wombs before birth. Dreams come from deep sleep. Even the universe began in darkness before the first stars. The Celts counted time by nights, not days. They said fortnight, meaning 14 nights. Their days began at sunset, not sunrise. When they found that bronze calendar in France, it proved they had sophisticated ways of tracking the moon and seasons. They knew exactly where the year should begin, at the darkest time, when all potential waited to be born. At this new year, people made sacred vows that couldn't be broken. These weren't like our casual New Year's resolutions. Breaking these promises brought supernatural punishment because the ancestors and spirit witnessed them. All major legal decisions, marriages, and important contracts were made at this time, when the spirit world could enforce them. Imagine making promises knowing your dead grandmother was literally watching. You'd think twice before breaking your word. Communities would gather to settle debts, make peace after conflict, and plan for the year ahead. It was like hitting a cosmic reset button. Everything that needed ending was ended. Everything that needed beginning was begun. So that is the ancient wisdom of the Celts for Samhain on day one of the Samhain Sessions. And now I'm going to find a message for you, and it's going to be in one of many witch oracle card decks, and then I'll be sharing that message with you. So this message is specifically about new beginnings and the message for you around new beginnings. As you list all the things that bring you joy and for which you are grateful, also notice how it feels in your heart as each blessing is shared. Acknowledge these feelings and savor them, which will help create strong connections with the gratitude and joy you are experiencing. So your message for day one of the Samhain Sessions. Looking forward to seeing you all tomorrow on day two.